Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure. It's always my honor being well connected out here in nature and bringing to you this message of emancipation, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And that is why I want to speak to you today concerning how you should go about cultivating high self-esteem. So the topic is self-esteem. And the very first place that we must start if we're going to cultivate high self-esteem is go way back to our childhood. And so if we were not raised to love ourselves and to believe in ourselves and to always have high self-confidence, then we would need to go back right there and change the old negative beliefs that were given to you, whether by your parents, your teachers, your religious leaders, whoever that would have cultivated negative self-belief that is based on fear upon you. You would have to go there yourself and change them. So the very first thing you would have to work on to have positive self-image and to lift your self-esteem is your belief system. Because what you believe would mean how you would see yourself and what you would think of yourself and others also. Like for example, if someone have been raised to have a religious belief, a superstitious belief, and to be living in fear, such a person would always have doubt in their life. And I'm speaking of self-doubt. Because first of all, they're going to believe that they are wretched and that they are sinner and they're in need of a savior. But when you've been told or been taught to love yourself and embrace yourself, because the self of man is God, that will have a different implication upon your life. Because you would learn to look within. But unfortunately, most of us were raised to look without because we were taught to believe in a God, our Savior, our Redeemer outside of ourselves. So basically, we grow up never believing in ourselves. We grow up never having a high self-esteem concerning who we are and what we must produce to the rest of society. And that's why, my brother and my sisters, in order for you to lift your self-esteem to another level, you'd have to change the people that you hang around. So you'd have to get away from negative influence. Get away from negative people. People who are not productive. And you have to learn to create a more productive life by believing in yourself, by loving and embracing yourself, and by lifting your self-confidence, by being more open-minded, being more willing to learn, and always have a questioning mind that will question everything and never get attached to any one thing. All of these things are things that you must do in order to learn, to grow, and to expand so that you'll be able to cultivate high self-esteem. Because the most successful, creative people in the world are people who learn to build positive self-esteem. Which means that if you're going to build positive self-esteem, it is very important if it could be cultivated in you from a very young age. But nevertheless, it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to expand. It's never too late to grow. So my brothers and my sisters, if you're on this journey of self-discovery and you want to become more strong and have more tenacity in terms of believing in achieving your goals and your dreams, what you would need to do is work more on your self-esteem. Because everything lies in your self-esteem. And you must have courage to face yourself and to understand your weaknesses and your strengths. You must be willing to accept also that there's a side of you that is positive and there's a side of you that is negative. And learn to focus more on that which is positive. That which would give you more of a brighter outcome. So my brothers and my sisters, when you look around the world and you see the different personalities that have been displayed all around the world, it is because of the concept that people hold about themselves. So people are the same everywhere, all around the world, wherever you go. You'll all find the positive and the negative. And it all goes back to self-esteem. How high do you hold yourself? How much value do you put on yourself? How much confidence do you have in yourself? And that would mean whether you would set goals or if you would just live your life haphazardly. But my encouragement to you is to set goals, have dreams, and pursue your goals and your dreams because you believe in yourself. Because the self of man is God. For God and man are one. And God in man is man's imagination. Therefore, let your imagination soar. Practice meditation each and every day. Because you love yourself and you believe in yourself. Practice visualization each and every day. Because you love yourself and you believe in yourself. Practice affirmation each and every day. Because you love yourself and you believe in yourself. You have confidence that your words will not return unto you void, but it must accomplish that which you send it to and prosper anything whereto you send it. So you speak your life how you want it to be because you're confident in yourself. So you do not have to look to another to be your savior. You do not have to look to another to be your master or your Lord. You are the Lord and master of your destiny because it is your own thoughts that is creating your personality. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If a man vibrate on the frequency of stealing, then he would find himself before a judge because he displayed the personality of a thief. So too with a rapist. So if it can happen on the negative side, then it can happen on the positive side also. So it always goes back to how a person really value themselves and how a person see themselves. And all of that is being cultivated within us from a very young age. But as I would have said before, if you were never raised in a home to believe in yourself and to love yourself and to value yourself, it's never too late. You can always change your belief system because you are the potter and you are the one who have the power to form anything in your mind because you are the image maker and you make images in your mind. And if the image is mad in the hand of the potter, which means if it is mad within your mind and you want to change it, you can change it. Because you can change your life to whatever you want it to be. But as I would have said before, it always go back to the concept you hold about yourself and how much you value yourself, how much you believe in yourself. So my brother, my sisters, these are just words of encouragement to help you to lift your self-esteem. Because all the successful people around the world, they could not have done it unless they raised their self-esteem, to have the faith and the courage to believe in themselves. And all of that comes with knowledge, with information. Because the more information you get, is the more aware you will become. Is the more you will learn about yourself. And it's the more you will understand how the mind works. Because many people around the world do not understand how their own mind works. Because many were taught to believe in a power outside of themselves. So many people always say, okay, in order to deal with this situation, you must pray. And fail to realize that prayer is desire and meditation. So my brother and my sisters, what I'm really saying to you is that the world and its system has shaped most people's minds to look outside of themselves instead of looking within themselves to discover the answers of life. But I'm saying to you, whatever answer that you're looking for in life, the answer is right within you. You need not to search any further more than just to look within yourself. Everything is within you. For everything in this world, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. Why? It is because God in man is man's imagination. The creator in man is man's imagination. Therefore, tap into your creative self by first of all loving yourself and embracing yourself. So, lift your self-esteem. Because your self-esteem will determine your result in life. And results don't tell lies. So, with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And these are just some words of wisdom to help to strengthen you and to build you, to let you know how important it is to have a very high self-esteem. So, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying it resonates with you, I would like to say if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at BlackMadGuru. And if you would like to check out my Patreon, I have some good stuff on my Patreon. I also have the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously. And you can check it out. It's on my Patreon, and you can check out the different tier, okay, the different payment plans that are there. If you're interested in mentorship also, I do mentorship also, okay. Now, if there's any other way that you would like to support this work, we have a link. It's down below. A PayPal link is down below. Feel free to check it out. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.